As you've probably heard, President Trump has now postponed the deployment of federal agents and National Guard troops in San Francisco, planned for this weekend after he spoke with the mayor, Daniel Lurie, and others. They are insisting they can figure this out and get the crime issue under control. This is yet another example of blue city leaders pushing back against any kind of federal help, even when their streets are plagued with crime and chaos. Leaders of deep blue cities and states keep insisting that they can handle the surge of crime and disorder, but voters can see the truth. That law and order doesn't seem to be a priority for Democrats at all. Here to discuss this with me is Afghanistan War Vet, chairman of the America PAC, and state Senate candidate in Michigan, Tom Norton. Tom, nice to see you today.
Nice to see you too, Steve.
You know, just across Lake Michigan from Michigan is Chicago, where J.B. Pritzker yesterday on television saying, oh, we don't have a crime problem. Crime's falling. It's not a big deal. And it was pointed out by Brett Barrett, Fox News, you are the murder capital of America. Oh, no, we're not. Yes, you are. You are number one. More violent crime and murders than Chicago, D.C., Cleveland. You just name it. Go right down the list. They're in complete denial. And it's odd. I just looked this up. 2,000 people shot, just shy of that so far in Chicago this year. 400 murders. I mean, this is okay with our friends across the water?
Well, for Democrats, they support crime as long as Donald Trump opposes crime. Whatever Donald Trump opposes, they're going to embrace. If Donald Trump came out and he said, I am now pro-choice, the Democrats would become pro-life. It is true TDS syndrome. I mean, I think that these folks in Chicago would want somebody to come there and help protect them. And if crime's down right now, it's because ICE is deporting the murderers. And certainly the people of Chicago are seeing that safety expand for them. And I'm hoping that they all continue to benefit from the deportations of violent illegal immigrants that are out actually raping, stealing, and murdering American citizens.
You know, it's interesting to me that I haven't seen television commercials yet. Catherine Clark, I think she's the number 3 Democrat in the House, came out and said, yes, people are going to suffer, but that's the leverage we have right now. A few days before that, Chuck Schumer says it gets better for us every day. I don't know who he's speaking about when he's talking about the government shutdown. It's not getting better for people. There's real food insecurity in this country in many places, and there's going to be some problems with that. Other concerns about the military not getting paid. Thank God, an anonymous donor put up $130 million yesterday. The check has already cleared, by the way, to make sure the military gets paid. The Democrats, I don't know what they stand for, but I'm surprised that those two things from Catherine Clark and Chuck Schumer aren't on a continuous loop on television in the swing states of America today, because they're telling you who they are. They don't care. They want political leverage and power. That's what I get out of it.
I completely agree with you. The little bit of time that I've been spending in here in D.C. this week, I've actually heard that the Democrats are hoping that HARP and CHIPS runs out of money so they can starve the kids in schools and blame the Democrats. You know, MSNBC will be on that bandwagon, CNN will. All the far left media will be on there to blame the Republicans. The Democrats see that as their hope, to actually starve children in order to fund illegal immigrants on Medicaid, Medicare, fund illegal immigrants with benefits from tax-paying Americans. So if they can starve American children in order to benefit this gain that they want to destroy the United States from within, they're going to celebrate it. So that's the leverage you're looking at. Thank God that the Republican Party has great leaders that support Donald Trump and have stood forward and are trying to pass a bill to continue to fund those programs. In the district I'm running in Michigan, go to thomasjnorton.com to support us on that. There's poor communities there. Baldwin is in that state Senate community, one of the poorest in the state. These programs actually fund a lot of these families from starving to death right in our district, from Cedar Springs to Cedar Springs, Rockford, Michigan. They have it. I mean, over to Ionia, we have poor communities. We have wealthy communities in that district. It's diverse, and these Democrats want to directly assault these children's programs.
Yeah, here's a number that I just saw. Michigan has an open governor's race, an open Senate seat, the United States Senate, plus Secretary of State, Attorney General, all of these seats, plus your seat that you're running for and all the other state seats. The prediction from the people that know, just shy of $1 billion, with a B, $1 billion is going to be spent on advertising in the midterms in Michigan. That is a shocking amount of money, Tom.
It is. You're going to see people like George Soros stepping in to destroy Michigan. So it's going to be up to your viewers across the state to step forward and support candidates at every level in Michigan. Pick one and fund them. They're out of all the viewers you have. I know you have hundreds of thousands across this country, and if not even above millions, without a problem. I know your show's been exploding and getting huge. If all of them step forward, donated money to candidates, 10, 20 bucks as a force, as a block, they can become the PAC that actually defeats people like George Soros in these midterms and can have strength through force and in numbers by a true free speech with their pocketbook, just continue to fight this guy. He truly wants to destroy Michigan and take all these open seats for the leftists.
Yeah, in fact, George Soros bought a number of radio stations in Michigan. More on that story coming in the days ahead. Tom Norton, we wish you well in your race there to be a state senator. Thank you for being here today.
God bless.
Greatly appreciate it. There you go, Tom Norton. $1 billion just in the swing state of Michigan. Let that sink in. How much money are they willing to spend to try to buy power? Coming up after the break, Virginia Democrats facing backlash after a string of violent crimes committed by illegal aliens, and it's been shaking Virginia Beach, a beautiful community, under siege. Could Democrat officials' silence on heinous crimes swing a critical House seat and maybe impact a tight governor's race? We'll talk about it straight ahead on America's Voice Live.